I remember the ones that Reeltown wins a lot better details. I remember the 28-0 win at Reeltown. That was probably their biggest statement.
The 1991 Tallahassee team was a team that could have been. Their loss during the season did come to Reeltown, and I think it surprised people that it was 28-0.
For game day, you want your kids performing at a high level.
We had Corey, Calvin, Shaw. You know, we had some good ball players. And Tallahassee had Jonathan, Perez, and the Hutchinson kid.
It was something to behold.
It was just so much talent on both teams.
Having a child to play on both sides. My oldest son played.
We were coming home late from practice a little bit longer because we was trying to get things dialed in, focused. And I remember him coming in late from practice. I guess they were trying to do the same thing.
My wife had a rule. We couldn't discuss the game.
Wasn't that much talk during Reeltown, Tallahassee week.
As my son, I loved him dearly. We couldn't discuss the game. Cut off for that week.
It wasn't much chatter around the table when we grew up. You know, everybody ate at the table.
The finale in the valley.
The finale in the valley.
The finale in the valley.
The finale in the valley, so to speak, at Reeltown.
It was a huge game. It was over in Reeltown.
Tallahassee had a great team. Reeltown had a great team.
We had a really good team that year. We knew Reeltown had a really good team.
I know they were both undefeated.
Because they was undefeated. We were undefeated.
We were 5-0, ranked very high. They were 5-0 and ranked high.
Somebody's O had to go.
Tallahassee dominating 4-way, Reeltown dominating 2-way.
And they had shirts made, the finale in the valley. You heard people talking about it.
I remember the shirt, but I think everybody, all 800 students at Reeltown had one too, I think, that time.
Man, it was one of the hottest selling shirts out there.
That's the year they get, me and Bernard got a lot of thread notes, man.
You know, if they play well and they're gonna get hurt.
It was a lot of build up that week. The hype coming into the game, you got 2 undefeated squads coming into the game.
I mean, just amazing talent on both sides.
When we played them with Jonathan and Corey, and of course Corey's my nephew, outstanding quarterback.
We ended up winning that game 28-0.
I remember the senior year, we lost 28-0.
They thought that they was the better team.
I'd rather not remember that 91 game.
The game came up and
that was my only shot at Reeltown as a player.
Sometimes the ball just go your way.
We was victorious in a big way.
We came in there, we laid an egg, man.
We got our butts whipped.
You got paid off. They wanted to kill me. They thought I took a lot of money off the game.
And you get all the stories, and I've heard them. I heard a lot of things.
Unfortunately, Reeltown business, man.
Somebody had some money on the game and all this stuff. So
the people think we got paid off of it. You know, there's a lot of different stories when you hear about it.
We started on top. We went right down the field, and they didn't stop us.
Coach Solomon. When Coach Solomon went to Reeltown that year, to me, they ran our offense that year that we was running the same year.
The coaching staff, they were afraid that someone trying to scout our practice for Reeltown, so they moved us.
They came out, caught us off guard a little bit because they came out with 4 wide.
You remember, I started off running shotgun and started calling my own plays.
Throwing the ball, they got a couple passes in.
And they were so confused that game, I seen them look in their eye.
We called timeout.
Only if my coach would let me run our offense, we would won that game.
And we got our passing defense in.
I do the offense back and forth. We should have stuck with our game plans where let me call me getting shotgun running our own plays. The whole game would have changed, man.
And we brought our passing defense in, and they come out in the wishbone.
I knew the game was over with.
They might should have stayed with the spread because the spread got ugly for Vegas folks after they went away from it.
And I think it showed up in the game.
I don't know what happened. I just know that we got whooped at the line of scrimmage all night long.
The coach had been calling this play 35 trap. He called it like 3 times on the road, but hell, I changed. I audible. He called me over to the side. He said, run the damn play. We ran that trap. Elmer popped up the middle. He went by 65 yards.
I said, should I let him score? We was down 28. That's I could easily let him score and lay back.
And Coach Stewart said,
I knew he was 30 yards ahead of me. I was looking at him run.
He ran by everybody on the screen. He wasn't even on the screen when Elmo was running.
I ran him down, I stripped the ball.
And he caught him on the 5-yard line, stripped the ball. He walked over to me and said, you know that was one hell of a play, wasn't it?
And people talk about that play more than talk about anything in the game. We lost 28-0.
We got behind early, turned the ball over, and just never could get on track that night.
I don't know. I think that might have been one of the most dominant games I've ever been a part of in my career. High school, college, anything.
You see, I know you lost the game. I know you got bit. I know they paid you. Man, I'm going to kill you.
You know, I don't know what it was. I guess it was just a bad time to have a bad game.
It wasn't like the offense dominated. We dominated them physically.
It still haunts me to this day, many years later.
Reeltown dominate the 4A school like that?
28-0.
That being said, Reeltown has something to do with it because they are a really good team.
When we beat them and I came home and he came home and I said something about it. He was kind of upset about the loss. After we beat them that bad, you know, my dad actually ended up kicking me out. I had to stay the weekend with my aunt. I knew when I came back from getting kicked out, I couldn't bring that game up.